This here is my no-hit 100% kill run of the Ultimate Doom on Ultra Violence. Check the description for the rules that I'm following. Do check out the end of the video for outtakes. This is E2M2 Containment Area. Welcome to E2M2 Containment Area. And the first thing I've got to do here is grab the shotgun. I really don't want to be dealing with the Berserk pack that we could pick up over there because it's a bit of a Trojan horse. As you can see here, I am trying to scout out imps that are wandering through the boxed area. Because we've shot our gun in this area, some of the imps have already woken up, so it's imperative that I clear as many of those out as quickly as possible. Oh wow, yeah, that imp there pretty much proves the point. Like, I do not want to be dealing with all these enemies in such a tight area because they can sneak up on me, they can sideswipe me, they can scratch me. It's not nice. And as you can see, especially when you get more than one imp firing at once, it's just so easy to kind of get entrapped by all these imps. Now I'm going to come down here and wake all these guys up. The reason for this is pretty clear. I don't want these guys wandering in and kind of adding to the chaos of this boxed area. So I'm going to get rid of them. Just minding my step, making sure that nothing too exciting is happening. There's a few imps over here in front of the yellow door, but I'm not going to bother with the yellow door right now. We don't have that. We're not going to get it for a while. So just come in here, grab all the ammo. Ammo is lovely. Oh. See what I mean? The imps are kind of well hidden at points. We'll be coming back here in a bit because there are some enemies in there that we need to take care of. But for now, let's head off in the other direction. As you can see, like, the thing with this level, the imps just love to wander. And this box creates mess that we're in here. They just love to get lost in there and they love to attack you from behind. So that's why I'm going to try and spend as little time in there now as possible. If there's any imps in there that I can't track, I'll go back later. But as you can see, there's a fair few enemies here that we need to deal with. Unfortunately, all the enemies wake up as soon as I shoot my gun here. I do want to grab the shotgun shells down there because we are running a bit low on shotgun shells. Keep my distance here, back away. Make sure, nice double shot there. I don't want to go into the next bit with this few shotgun shells. I can hear a pinky running around somewhere, but I really need these shotgun shells right now. Thank you. And I get them. Shotgun shells important for obvious reasons. So I think I'm going to go get the plasma rifle now. Now that I can actually fight off the enemies in here. There's a fair few pinkies and imps between us and the plasma rifle, but it shouldn't be that difficult. So we'll draw them into this room here rather than fight them, because there's quite a few imps, as you can see. They do like to gang up on you. That's kind of the thing in this level. The imps love to get into little groups and attack you. But now that we've got the plasma rifle, this is where things can get really, really fun. So there's a few imps down here, but there's also a hidden area to the left here where you'd normally pick up the chainsaw. Now I'm not going to pick up the chainsaw because it's a lovely trap. It has a bunch of lost souls in there that I really don't want to be dealing with because they're a waste of my ammo. They don't add to the kill count. I just make sure there's no imps down here. Now I've got to go and sort this out. So there's a few enemies in here I need to get rid of. So there's pinkies. I am not going to pick up the chainsaw. I don't think there's any enemies in there that I really need to worry about. Lost souls don't count to the level total. I will now rush to pick up the blue key. There should be a spectre down here. There is. The red key is literally right here, right next to where the blue key was. See, there's an imp there following. It's probably come out of the box maze. I'm going to come over here and yeah, I need the yellow key. For some reason I thought that was the blue key, but oh well, never mind. I'm also going to do a safety sweep here very quickly because I just want to make sure that there are no imps chasing me through the level that I'm not fully aware of. I know the yellow key's over in the corner over here. It's on this little silly puzzle, which, you know, it doesn't matter too much to me, like if I get hurt on the lava, the yellow key we've got here, technically you could end the level here. There are some imps in the exit that I need to be very mindful of, but there is a big secret area here that I need to be concerned about. And yeah, I'm going to grab as much ammo as I can. So this secret area is filled with a whole bunch of enemies, and they can cause all kinds of problems. As you see, the imps threw the fireball, they were trying to get me. There's another little pocket of enemies in here, and then in another secret there's more enemies. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of enemies that are kind of off the beaten track here. It's important that you bring the plasma rifle in there, because the shotgun just won't cut it, I don't think. But speaking of not cutting it, now it's time to grab the rocket launcher from here. So there are some lost souls in this area that are absolute pains in the ass to deal with. But if I only open one door at a time, we only have to deal with them in small doses, which I'm totally fine with. Luckily I can activate the switch while it's down there. I'm just going to bring all the enemies out here because I think I've got all the lost souls now. So these imps aren't really that much of a trouble. Just take them out and be very careful. So there's only a few enemies left in the level now, and one of those is with the chain gun. I could have gone in there a lot earlier, but to be honest, the chain gun's kind of not worth it in this level, I don't think. I think the plasma rifle's just a better option. I was going to go in there, but then I remember there's a whole bunch of enemies in this second player startup area. So yeah, there's a few imps tucked around here who are just kind of waiting for you to stick your head around the corner there. There's nothing of note around here. Obviously, if there's any imps stuck in this box area, it's going to cause me a bit of a headache later on when I have to go find them. But there should be some pinkies in here, as long as I'm careful in how I approach these guys. I don't really want to rush in, because if I rush in, they'll probably attack me from behind. I make it sound like that happened to me in other runs. Awkward laugh. But yeah, we've got the chain gun, but it's kind of a bit late in the level for this. There's no enemies in here, so it's time to move on to the next area. So yeah, there's some imps in here who I didn't catch earlier on. They're kind of buried deep in the middle of the box maze here. So as you can see, I'm kind of just hunting around, just making sure that there's nothing happening here that I'm not happy with. But I think I've got all the enemies here, so it's not too much of a problem. I think that I didn't catch some imps who are around the corner from the plasma rifle here, if I'm not mistaken, and yep, I'm not mistaken. Take down the imps here, and the final two imps are in the exit, so we're pretty much done with this level here. Yeah, it's a good level. It's a very big level where there's a lot of the enemies can tail through, so you got to be very careful for that. But yeah, I did record this live over on Twitch. If you want to see the live reactions to what was happening, do follow me over there. Thank you very much, and see you next time. So in this outtake, it's very simple. I got a bit too close and personal with these imps, and yeah. Here I tried to go for the chain gun a lot earlier, and I completely forget that there are 3 pinkies. You see there's only 2 here. I'm not watching my left side, and yeah. Nom 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 for the pinky. I was really annoyed about this one, to be honest. And in this one, I tried to go where all the imps are in the secret, and I'm not watching the fireballs. Yeah. Ouch.